The most history that I've ever worked at, probably my entire life, next to maybe like my first job at McDonald's, who has more history than we can even talk about or want to. But this place was founded 45 years ago by an Air Force general, I believe, and of course some of this maybe became a telephone, but he got out, and kind of when El Toro was here, it came a place where everybody kind of went out to eat this fine dining. And this was it. This was all military, Air Force, airplane pilots. Like all the girls that came here were like, you came here in your suit and did it up, and you met your little girl for the night and had really fine drinks and ate proper, and you took off and you went back to the Air Force base, and this was the only place to go. And out of that, there was only a couple pictures on the wall, and what happened was anybody that was flying in that was out of town, I mean, we got some pictures on the wall that are signed by like some of the best aircraft pilots, and I know nothing about it, but I only know what Mr. Bettis told me, and he's almost a relic himself, but he can tell me about every picture and why they gave it to me and how many kills they had in World War II and why they're famous and assigned to him. And so it's a trip. It's almost like working in sort of like an aircraft Smithsonian with dead animals on the wall. I don't know where that part came from, but the history is pretty cool. And the food history of this place is he liked food at the time, and nobody was really doing kind of this what they call continental, but that's got so off skew from everything else. But what they were doing was this American cuisine, which at that time he went to New Orleans and picked this guy up named James. It was like cooking at a gumbo bar, and brought him back, and this very large black man chef named James cooked New Orleans food here off of 17th, and it blew up for all the Air Force people. And that was kind of how this place got its first bang, man. It's been living off it ever since.